Hi guys, welcome to Jackie with a Q. How everybody doing today? Thanks for tapping in. Today is a great day. Today is a much better day for me than it was Sunday. So anyway, guys, before we get started, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and then hit the bell so you can get notifications when I upload a new video. So anyway, guys, today, like I said, is a great day. I feel good today. Much better than I felt Sunday, right? Every day is different. Every day is different. Every day is different. But today I'm going to talk about Blacklove. Now, got some exciting news to tell you guys. My youngest son got engaged. He got engaged to the love of his life. How do I know it's the love of his life? Because he told me so, right? So anyway, they got engaged, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And like I said, I've talked about them before. They are relationship goals for myself, right? And, when I went to stay with them for about 90 days in my preparation to move to Charlotte, I watched them, right? Now, I knew that he loved her and she loved him, but I was able to see them in motion, right? And how they collaborated together on everything, right? And, he had told me when I went down there that he would never, ever, ever, ever leave her, and that there was nothing that she could do because he had a health scare, right? And she stayed with him, and not only did she stay with him, but she changed her life. She incorporated his lifestyle with hers, right? Which is a true partner. That's a real partnership, right? So, I watched them. I watched them do everything together as a couple, as a partner, as a team, right? So I'm really happy that this is who he decided to marry, because let me tell you something. When I was down there, I watched the difference that she made in his life, right? He was a whole different man. Now, when he left me, he was a child, and he went off to college, and, we haven't lived together since. And now he's been out of college a few years, and he's a man. He's a man. And like I said, I see the change that she has made in his life, right? And, or maybe it was just change because he's maturing, but whatever, I saw the change, right? And I saw the way that he loves her. I see the way that he cares for her. I see the concern that he has for her, right? And he does stuff with her in mind. It's not just me, it's them. Let me see. It's them in mind, right? I like that. A lot of men, this is why I'm single, because men don't concern themselves with what you like or what you want or what your issues or concerns are, right? And I want somebody that's going to have me in mind, like I'm going to have them in mind when I make decisions, right? So I'm very happy. I'm very happy for them. It's going to be a great, 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 it's going to be a gala. It's going to be an extravaganza. Because my son is way over the top, just like me, right? So it's going to be a gala celebration. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised at whatever's going to happen. Now, the wedding is probably about 18 months, 2 years off, right? Because of, the corona, whatever. But I did speak with her parents, and they sound like lovely people, right? And they had expressed that they couldn't wait to meet me, and I can't wait to meet them. But as y'all know, I'm a scaredy cat. I said, we're going to meet when the corona's over, right? But at any rate, I'm real excited about it. I got a little sidebar conversation right now, right? We talking about black love. So y'all know I'm super single. So, guys, I'm in the house. So guys reach out to me on social media, whatever. And, I ain't doing nothing else. So, a guy reached out to me, and he looked decent. And so he said, you want to exchange numbers or whatever, right? Okay, yeah. So I'm going to talk because I don't have nothing else to do no way. And like I said, I ain't going nowhere. Nobody coming in here, right? So we talked. He sounded like a decent guy. He had stated that, he fit all the boxes. He had a job. He had a good little position on his job. So he said. He was buying his house. So he said. He had a couple of cars. So he said. So, okay. Now, y'all know I got a dating starter kit. In case y'all forgot what the dating starter kit is, I'm going to tell you in 1 minute when I go along with the story. So then, he just said, well, I go out to dinner a lot, blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking to myself, shit, you going out to dinner and this shit, right? So I don't say that. I'm just thinking. So we had talked, and he said, well, how about you want to go somewhere this weekend? I said, well, now mind y'all, I don't want this man to know, that I do want him to know, but I want to say it in the right way, because I can say some shit in the wrong way, right, and scare a nigga, right? So he said, you want to do something this weekend? And I said, I don't know, but I'll let you know. I'm a little scared. I said, well, you're going to have to bear with me. And I told him my story about the COVID, because, I know people that have died. I know people that are sick. I know somebody sick right now, right? So it's like, I ain't really interested, in going nowhere. Not with you and nobody. Jesus Christ going to have to come take me somewhere, right? So, but I don't want to, sound, so scary to the man, right? So I said, well, we'll see. I said, but you're going to have to bear with me, take it easy with me, because I'm really not, I really don't want to be out like that. I'm a little afraid. He said, okay, that's all right. So then he had asked me, did I want to go to, what was I doing tonight? Did I want to go to dinner tonight? No, nigga, didn't I just say? So I said, no, I got to, record my video, whatever I told him, right? Okay. So, we talked for a moment, then I had to go back to work. So he said, well, call me later. Okay, fine. So when I go on my break, I do call him, right? Now, he has mentioned he was going to the barbershop. He said, well, I'm at the barbershop now. Now, listen, I got friends that go to barbershop, right? My sons, my friends. They tell me, and this is in different states, that when they go to the barbershop, they sit outside and the barber call them when it's their turn to come in. So I said, okay. He said, I'm about to sit in the chair now. I said, okay, well, y'all got on masks in there? Now, my spirit always tell me, see, while I'm in this dating world, my spirit will tell me what to say to these guys, so I'll know. God will always reveal some shit to me, right? Before it get too far. So he said, mask, no, right? Now, mind you, let me go back a little bit. So while we was talking, I told him, I said, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. So he said, oh, man, really? So I said, yeah, he asked, he was curious about it. So I said, well, I'll send you a link. So I sent him the link of the one from Sunday where I'm talking about the COVID, not knowing that this nigga was going to be bizarre, right? So I had sent him the link already. So when he told me, he said, oh, he said, I'm getting ready to get in a chair now. I said, you got on your mask? He said, I told you, I don't do that. I don't wear no mask. I ain't doing all that stuff. I'm not doing that. Doing all that stuff, right? And I'm thinking to myself, nigga, these are life-saving precautions, right? So I'm so flabbergasted that somebody grown would say some shit like that. I was excited, and I know my voice went up some octaves, and I was probably hollering or something. I said, you don't wear no mask. You ain't got on no mask. You ain't got on no mask. And then he said, well, I got to go. They calling me to the chair. Now, mind you, okay, goodbye. In my mind, I said, shit, I ain't fucking with that nigga, right? So now I said, well, I'll talk, because talking can't hurt. Because it's entertainment, right? A lot of times it's entertainment shit. I got stories to tell. That's what I tell you guys. I get entertainment with these men, right? So in my mind, I said, I'm not going nowhere with them. I'm going to tell you why I said that. Because that lets me know, even though you got the car, the job, and the house, which is part of the dating starter pack, you ain't got good sense, right? So now, let me tell y'all what this dating starter pack is again. You got a job. And I'm going to stop saying job. You have a way to make income, a means of income, right? Now, if you pick up cans for a living and you get good money with the picking up the cans and you can take care of yourself and afford to take me out a time or two, cool, right? Do what you do. Have your income, right? I'm not going to judge nobody on what they do to get their money or how they get their money or whatever they do. Just have some for yourself, right? Don't ask me for none, right? So you need a car, right? Got to have a car. We got to go on a date. You got to take me somewhere. You got to go somewhere. You need a car. No grown man, unless you blind or some shit, disabled, you need to have a car, right? Especially if you're trying to date. Now, if you ain't trying to date, you cool with sitting around the house watching Law and Order, cool. You don't need no car. So, and you must have your own place of residence, which is very important to me. Now, I've met guys, and I don't understand it, but whatever. I've met guys that say they got a roommate. I don't know, like, why your 50-year-old ass got to have a roommate, right? Like, is you that cheap, or is you that What are you? You know what I'm saying? If I can maintain and struggle and maintain, why the fuck you can't? How you gonna be with a woman if you can't maintain yourself? How you gonna maintain with me? Right? It just don't make sense to me. But okay, you got a roommate, that's all right. But what I really don't do is a man talking about he live with his mama. And this is what they always say. Yeah, I live with my mama, help my mama right now. Nigga. Your mama, first of all, don't even want you there. Only reason why you're there because she done got too old to tell you to get the fuck out. Right? She just ain't got the patience. She don't give a damn no more. You can take out the garbage and do some shit she don't want to do. So you need your own place of residence, right? You can check all them spots. I had to recently add one. Recently. Because I realized after dating and talking to these Negroes, they don't have good sense, right? So I need you to have the car, a job, your own place of residence, and good motherfucking sense. Please have good sense. So now then, back to dude. When he tell me he ain't doing all that, I say, oh, this nigga crazy. This nigga's crazy. He's got to be crazy. So, when I meet people, it's very important. So we're going to tie this back into the fiance, right? Her parents sounded like good, decent folks, right? Now, it's very important that you know the lineage of where people come from that you dating. Because those are the folks that shape the person that you dating, right? And they sound like good people. Because when I meet guys and they say dumb shit, I'm be thinking to myself like, who the fuck raised you, right? Where did you get that dumb shit from? What? Who taught you that? And see, the problem is, these guys, they're young. Ain't nobody taught them shit. Then they grow up. Now they dumb men, right? Because they wasn't trained. They wasn't groomed. Nobody poured nothing into them. And they was left to their own devices to learn shit. And they learned it wrong or didn't learn it at all, right? So, it's very important that you have, there's some men in your son's life, especially in a black boy. A black boy needs a man. He needs a man, right? Hold up, y'all. I got to turn my fan this way. Okay, a black boy needs a man, right? He needs a man because, he needs to be mentored, and not any man. Not no any man. Now, it can't be Joe Blow. Got to be somebody, again, with the good sense, right? But black boys, and I can tell you this because I have two sons of two totally different age groups, right? And when I had my oldest son, I was young. I was a teenager, right? I was in college, whatever. I was just young, right? I went to school. First of all, I left school. I graduated school too young. I went to college too young. I went to college at 17. Wasn't nowhere near ready for that. That's a whole nother story. But so I didn't properly know. I knew how to raise them, clothe them, feed them, teach them, and all that. But there's other things that go into that, other things that go into play, right? And like I told you, his dad was he was crazy, right? So he was of no help at all, never ever, right? And didn't even try. I didn't even ask for help. You just retard your damn self, right? That's why it's important with that DNA. Watch who you had kids by. But anyway, what I did, and I always put my boys in sports, right? Because that keeps them occupied. You can't leave your child alone. Whatever your child likes, whether it's painting, art can be expensive because my grandson that likes art, but that's expensive to put him in art school. But, keep them in something so that they can have something on their mind. An idle mind creates bullshit, right? So they need mentors, And when my youngest son when he was young and we lived in Cincinnati, he was in a program, it was an African program called Kuji Chagalia. I can't remember what Kuji Chagalia means, but there's a lot of terms. It might mean determination. I can't remember, right? But there's these terms that they taught, these principles that these African principles that this program was based on, right? And like I said, Kuji Chagalia. I can't remember what it meant. I'm gonna look that up later, but I want to say it was determination, but I can't remember, right? And so these group of men mentored my son. It was a program after school, and they did a lot of good things with these boys. They taught them a lot of stuff, right? And my son might have been 5, 6, 7, I can't remember. But they did a lot of stuff, and they taught him, right? They were men, and they taught them how to be young men. And they were in the African, and I don't know much about it, but I've always heard, in Africa, when they become 12 or 13, they send them off somewhere with a group of men. They come back, they're a man. So they believe in raising a boy to be a man, right? So at any rate, it was a good program for him, and I really, really, really liked it. So when I got to Cleveland, I was looking for something like that, but I never found it. But I did put him in sports, and he was in a good program that he was in all through his school years, and even after college, and he's been out of school, and those people, he's still in contact with them now. It was a very good program, right? And then he went to a all-boys school as well for high school, right? So, it's very important that black boys are around men. I'm not saying that a woman can't raise a boy. I'm not saying that, but they need a man in their life, right? So whether it be the neighbor man, the pastor, somebody to mentor and shape and give him good ideas and tools to live by in life, right? So, like I said, if if they don't get that, then you end up 40 years later, you meet these niggas and they dumb as shit, right? And so I'm very happy because my son does things with her in mind, right? And I'm just really proud of him. Like I said, his relationship goal, because the stuff he say to me, I'm amazed that he says. Shit, I know I was in a relationship 10 years that I don't think that nigga said that shit to me, right? So it's like, I'm happy. I'm really, really happy. I'm looking forward to the event. I'm looking forward because it's going to be festive. It's going to be over the top. You know, everybody over the top. Me and my kids are over the top, right? I want my little twin grandbabies to be the flower girls, you know. That's all I'm going to say about that because this is her wedding, you know, but I would like to see that, right? But, you know, I'm really excited about it. You know, I'm really excited about it. I'm happy about it. And I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to the blending of the families. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I believe in family. I believe in black love. I believe in black family. You know, I'm gonna talk about one day the fall of the black family, where I think, because I've seen the world change a couple times, right? And where I think that we missed the mark on, right? And we need to get back to that. But at any rate, I'm happy. You know, I'm elated, excited. I'm all that stuff, right? I got to now I got to just try to shape up a little bit so I can be real, real cute, right? Yeah, I'm excited about it, and I wish them all. I wish them both well. You know, it's always a good thing when people black love. You know, when people get together, however they get together, right? You know, I'm real. I believe in family, right? And, you know, you might fall out with them folks, but I still love them and believe in them, right? But at any rate, yeah, I'm excited for the fiance. You know, and now they saying, you know, when you talk to them, it's my fiance, my fiance. Now, listen, I ain't hating. But, you know, when people get ready to get married, that's what they say. My fiance this, my fiance that. And then, you know, once they get married, it's my husband this, my husband that. They don't call them by their name no more. It's a title. It's a title, goddammit. So, you know, I'm excited. I teased him about that the other day, you know. And then I was so excited when he said he got married, right? I'm so goofy. I said, oh, son, I'm so happy. I said, oh, I get to walk you down the aisle, right? Then I thought about it and said, can't walk that nigga down the aisle. And, you know, we just started laughing. He said, no, Mom, that's what you want to do. It's what you want to do. You can do it. I said, nah, man, we going to look crazy like that. You're a grown man. I just was so excited, you know, that he was getting married. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be wonderful, you know. And then they get, you know, like I said, they did the little fairy tale. They did a fairy tale, and I believe in fairy tales. You know, they went off to college. They met in college. You know, they cohabitated. He engaged her, and you know, the thing is, like I said, he showed that ring, right? He showed me several rings, and he had me pick a ring. Then he showed her mom, and her mom picked the same ring, and he got that ring. He didn't hold it. He didn't wait. He didn't sit on it. The very next day, he was on his knee. And let me tell you how thoughtful he is. He called me the day that he was going to do it, which I didn't know that was going to be the day, and said, well, Mom, what knee do you get on? Shit, I'm like, shit, I don't know. I ain't never asked nobody to marry me, right? So let's Google it. So we Googled it, and I thought it was the right knee. It's the left knee, okay? So, you know, he's very thoughtful. He's got plans of what he wants and this and that, what they're going to do in the wedding. It's like, I'm really proud of him. You know, I'm really proud of him. And I'm glad that he has found somebody to love and that somebody loves him. You know, and I hope that for my oldest son as well. I hope that for him as well, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, my younger son makes a little wiser choices. See, my oldest son, he like big booty girls. Big booty girls ain't always good. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say this because I don't want y'all to get mad at me. But a lot of times, them big booty bitches ain't shit, right? You need somebody that's gonna hold you down, have your back, and look out for you when you can't look out for yourself, right? And so, you know, all he sees is the big booty. Big booty, come on in, right? But I want him to, you know, to find him someone that's gonna love him for him. But I don't know if that will happen because, you know, he may have been tainted by life. You know, you can get tainted by life and, you know, and don't believe in the hope no more. Like, I still have hope. I still have hope. You have to have hope. And whatever you're doing, you know, you got to have hope that you can achieve that. You know, I raise my kids like this is to, if you see it and believe it, then you can achieve it, right? So you have to see yourself in that position in order for you to believe it, and then you can achieve it, right? So, it's always still hope, and whatever it is you want to do, it's always still hope, right? So, at any rate, y'all, it's going to be a wedding, right? It's going to be a wedding, and it's going to be a festive gala extravaganza, right? But, yeah, I'm excited about that. So, anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys for listening. I appreciate you guys for tapping in to Jackie with a Q. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit the button so you can hit the bell so that you can be notified when I upload new videos. Black lives are still mattering. Don't forget that. Watch your back. Keep your head on the swivel. Pay attention. Wear your goddamn masks. Okay? Wear your mask. Right? Y'all gonna keep being at the shindigs and the soirees and the kickbacks and throwdowns. Wear your mask. Okay? Anyway, guys, like I said, it's a good day today. Everybody enjoy the rest of their week. Black Lives Matter. And stay down. Bye-bye.